Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the E-volve podcast. My name is Adeu, the host of the E-volve podcast. I trust your day is starting off well from wherever you are viewing us all over the world. Last week, we spoke about making daily resolutions rather than making yearly resolutions. I hope you took one or two lessons from that edition and you've been putting it into practice. And today, we'll continue on that same trajectory and we'll be delving into the topic titled Make Every Day Count. Make every day count. Um, if you look back, we've spent 11 days in this year. 11 out of the 365 days of the year, it's about 30% of the year gone. And if the first 11 days, if you haven't done anything, you've actually lost 30% of the time set for you for this year. So it's important that in light of our discussion last week of making daily resolutions rather than waiting for yearly resolutions, because yearly resolutions keep you waiting for a whole year before you check and see whether you've achieved it or not. While daily resolutions will make you to do a lot more, achieve a lot more, and check yourself where you're already going out of track or going on track. And so it's important that this year you make every day count. This year is one of the years that would fly as in the gym. You just look back and you realize that the year is gone. So if you do not do things on a daily basis, you will realize that you've lost a lot of time. And so I'll quickly just give us three things to look out for this year to make every day count. The first thing is you set daily goals for yourself. Ensure that every day you wake up, there are goals, there are objectives that fit into your big picture. Your big picture is the ultimate place you are going, the ultimate vision you have for your life. And in achieving that ultimate vision, you must ensure that daily basis you break down that vision into small objectives and take them on a daily basis. So set daily goals for yourself and move towards the attainment of those daily goals. Number 2 point, one of the Newton laws, who studied science, science is physics, one of of Newton says, laws of motion says that an object will remain as a state of rest until an external force is applied to it. Nothing moves unless it is moved. There's an external force that must be applied to situation before the situation will change. So if you have been waiting for a change, a radical change, a significant change in your life, you are the reason why those changes are not happening because you are waiting for something to happen from outside. You have to make a move. My point is make a move on daily basis towards the attainment of your objective. Ensure that you do something that will take you towards that dream. It could be reading, it could be networking, it could be writing, it could be anything, but ensure that something is being done on daily basis to take you towards that dream. Do not wait for an external force. Do not wait for someone to put your life in control of someone else. Don't create unnecessary dependencies for yourself. Don't wait for a Messiah to come from outside to save you. Save yourself by making a move on a daily basis. Linked to that is a third point, which is that do not think that it will happen in a big way all of a sudden. It rarely happens that way. Breakthroughs are results of daily efforts that then culminate over time into that breakthrough. So when you see a breakthrough, we think that it just happened at that moment. No, it's been happening day by day. So it may not happen the way you want it. The things we call miracle in the spiritual sense, or a miracle and everything, we expect to happen as a miracle. Daily basis, you can experience your miracle. Those daily bits of achievement can become, when they are accumulated together, they can become your miracle at the end of the day when you see the big result. So stop waiting for the big move. Make small moves. At the end of the day, when those small moves, when they are stacked together, they become the major shifts in your life. 3 points are: one is to make daily goals and run towards achievement of those goals. Two is to make it. Stop waiting for an extra person or someone to come. make a move. That move may even be reaching out to someone who has done what you want to, asking for help. You may be leaving your comfort zone. You may be writing down your race, you may be running with what you've written down and what you have done for years. You may be even taking the little resources you have and begin to use it, begin to deploy it. And then thirdly is that you must ensure that you don't wait for it to happen in a big way. Yes, sometimes it can happen in a big way, but in most cases, it happens bit by bit. If you read the story of creation of the world didn't just materialize all of a sudden. One day, everything is said. There was a daily move, the creation of the light, the creation of firmaments between the heaven and the earth, the creation of creatures and everything. It was gradually, gradually, gradually. So, my summary to you today is that ensure you make every day of this year to count by making moves, by working on small, break those goals into small tasks, begin to take them on a daily basis. Remember that law. Nothing moves until something moves it. An object will remain at a state of rest until the next night you may be that object. Until you move yourself, nothing might shift. That's my parting word to you. Check your life today and look at what you can do in the remaining days of this year. There are still 354 days left in this year for you to make your goals, for you to bring your vision to pass. So make it count. Make each of those days count. At the end of each day, look back and say, what have I achieved today? Because the person who is working on his goals and the person who is not doing anything, they will both look back at the end of the year and say the year has ended again. What will yours end with? That's my parting question. Thank you for listening. See you next week. Bye.